Imagine that you have a companion, a selfish, self-centered companion who cares nothing for anybody except himself, or if you're a woman, herself. This companion is domineering, assertive, fearful, and doesn't really care how you feel at all. As long as it can survive, as long as this companion can survive, it does not care about you at all. All it's interested in is itself, its own life. We all have such a companion. It's called our ego, often linked to our self-image. All it cares about is itself. It doesn't care at all if it causes us to suffer. All it's interested in is survival. And all it knows about is keeping itself alive. It's so fearful that it might be discovered for what it is. Just a conglomeration of ideas that have set firmly within our mind and convinces itself that it is the self when it isn't. This is just our system of beliefs. It's got nothing to do with our knowing. Our knowing is something deeper than that indeed. But this companion that we have with us, we need to be able to walk away from him or her. And this is not easily done. It takes work. The first part of that work, the first step, is the awareness that the companion, which says that it is us, and tries to convince us that it is us, needs to be walked away from, and we need to become aware that it isn't us. Try this little experiment, but be very firm about it. Point to something on the wall and look at it with full concentration. That's what the real you wants to do. See how quickly this false companion will become very, very fearful of that and will drag you away from your concentration on whatever you're looking at, whatever you're seeing, really seeing. It wants you to hide within its thought. It wants you to believe it is the thought that are arising. You are not that. You are the person who willed yourself to look at whatever it might be. The flower, the dot, the tree in the distance. This is what you are. Awareness with a will. You're not the mind, you're not the contents of the mind, you're not your life story. You are a center of awareness with a will. Once you begin to realize that, only once, and you really do realize it, that companion is already starting to fall behind, and eventually, hopefully, you will leave him or her so far behind that they will no longer play any part in your life.